So I'm here at Constantine's villa. It's actually a Roman ruin dating to the 4th century. Constantine was born in Niš, but he apparently didn't actually live here. This is just named that because it was built during his reign. As you can see, this is kind of a large complex. There was sort of a central road that sort of came through here with buildings on the sides. There's still some preserved mosaic floors here that sort of run around the outside of the former square. A lot of the mosaics have a lot of damage, and it sounds like they did a lot of work to preserve it. Thus the structure over top of this that is obviously there to help protect these. So this is the dining room, if I understand it, and obviously it was a formal dining room. There is some indication here in this small museum that Constantine did visit here. Not saying he actually was in this room, but kind of that some of the elaborate decorations was because this had that imperial link. So just coming up to Skull Tower. I think it's also called White Tower in some of the documents, but in 1809 the Serbians were trying to get their independence from the Ottomans, and basically they ended up losing that battle, but the Ottomans had thousands of soldiers killed, and as a result the leader of the Ottomans punished the Serbians by taking their dead, taking off their heads, and taking all the flesh off those heads and creating a sculpture from that. So inside of the enclosure there, I think they're trying to protect it because there's obviously been a lot of loss of structure here. Hard to find a reflection point without the window there, but here's the side of the structure that has the best preserved skulls in it. So this is the upper floor of the Red Cross concentration camp. And this is where solitary confinement would take place for those prisoners that, in a sense, were being removed from the general population. And this is the solitary confinement room. I think there was something saying they only had this little stovepipe thing in the ceiling for light. This is the main floor of the museum section of the concentration camp. This last room here, not this room, but this last room here is sort of a depiction of how they set up the camp rooms for the prisoners originally. And that is just hay on the floor. And this is just a wall in the complex. You can see that there's like guard towers on either side. The plaque in behind there, it's only in Serbian, but the translation I was able to get indicated that there is evidence people were shot here by the holes in the wall, and the plaques underneath there is some names, and there's one that is somebody they couldn't recognize. So this is the Red Cross concentration camp. A lot of the buildings have been removed, but the big one to the right is now a museum that sort of tells the story of what happened here through the early 1940s. Welcome back. I'm in Niš in the southeast of Serbia. I'm just at the fortress here. I'd come through the main gate and I'm just wandering in the large complex here. Unfortunately in Niš, most sites are closed on Monday, but this is one that's open, so I am going to be exploring it a bit today. So like a few of the other places I've been to, these old fortresses have a mixture of Roman, even some pre-Roman, Ottoman, as well as more modern aspects to them. So this is the Roman baths kind of below me here. The Hanem from the Ottomans is off in the corner behind that tree. And obviously they were sort of connected over history with the bathing rituals. So this is a mosque. Looked from the writing like it was from the 15th century. There is some Roman paths in behind their roadways that they figure dated from the 4th or 5th century AD. So this is what's left of a vaulted building that would have been the central area of the city that was here in Roman times. Caesarea Naissus, I think was the name, if I'm reading it right. So these are, they're called the Lapidarium. These are some of the oldest monuments in Serbia, according to what I'm reading. And they came from the 1st to the 4th century AD. They were moved from a town near Niš to here to be part of the display here. So these monuments are referred to as the Three Fists, translated of course, and it's commemorating around 10,000 people that died in and around the concentration camp through the end of the Second World War. Another view of the Lubansk Memorial